My name is Lakshmi Reddy, and I'm the Dean of the College of Engineering. And what we have here is a tradition in the name of Bromilow Lecture, which we do every year. It's always Friday of the Engineers Week, and we record it, and it's going to be on the web. And this is in honor of Dean Frank Bromilow, and we are always honored to have Dean's daughter, Ms. Mary Howard, who is with us, and her family is with us. So if we could have the honor of you presenting Dean Bromilow, and then I will then introduce our Bromilow lecturer.
Well, it's quite a thrill for us to be here again this year to honor my father. And most important thing is to see the student that receives the award. So over the years, we've had so many outstanding students that have received the award for being president of the Engineers Council. And we're really proud of Guillermo and all he's done, and so happy for him that he's graduating this year and going on to more lucrative pursuits, I hope. But thank you for having us here. We enjoy being here, and we're looking forward to the lecture.
Actually, before you take it off, this is also the day that we recognize a student awardee named after Frank and Dorothy Bromilow College of Engineering Student Award. This year, it goes to Mr. Guillermo J.D. Soltero, and I'm going to introduce him. J.D., would you mind coming forward, please? Many of you know he's our leader in the College of Engineering. He's a senior in chemical and materials engineering and has earned a solid record of leadership. He's been the president of E-Council for the past 2 academic school years. He's created and led successful events to introduce students and the public to engineering organizations and resources, particularly this week, which is known as the National Engineers Week, right? And celebrated throughout the country, not just at NMSU. This week is leading activities for National Engineering Week, combining professional development and student life. There's a longer introduction in the brochure, but one thing I just want to pick is his leadership with regard to coordinating all the engineering student organizations, and we have quite a few in the college, about 24 or 25, and those student organizations belong to our 6 or 7 departments, including engineering physics, and they have a lot of different activities. They have quite a bit of particularly budget, thanks to JD, quite a bit of budget on their activities, and they also control, maybe control is a bad word, they also manage about $500,000 to $750,000 for the college in terms of the equipment for the various departments. So we all write proposals for equipment in the College of Engineering, and E-Council, JD's cabinet, makes the reviews and selects the winners for funding. So this is a really immense leadership burden for JD, and he handles this extremely well. So it's not a surprise that he's the one chosen for this award. So Mary, if you could present this to JD.
Can we have a picture taken? Oh, she's going to take our picture. I'm glad you're photogenic.
JD, someone else is here who should be in the picture.
Yeah, you want to have your mother come? Come on. Guillermo's mother's going to join us.
It's not just that. There's also a check, by the way. The check is in the mail.
There you go. There you go. One more. Thank you. Congratulations. Congratulations to you, too. Thank you. What a great group.
That's my honor. So now it's my honor to present the 48th Distinguished Bromilow Lecturer 48 years you can see the Bromilow lecturers in the previous Bromilow lectures in the brochure. This is a very special event for us because every Bromilow lecturer comes here and talks to us, to our students, about their career path and what they did after their NMSU degree and how they ended up being here from where they were. So let me give you a brief introduction of our special guest today, the speaker, the lecturer, Ed Macha, who is the founder and CEO of Reliable Controls Corporation, an industrial plant automation and commissioning company that services some of the world's top-tier mining and heavy industry projects. Ed was born and raised in Ilabaya, Peru, a small mining town in the high Andes. He moved to the U.S. with his family in 1982, the year that I moved to the U.S. too, and later earned his degree in electrical engineering from New Mexico State University. He started Reliable Controls in Salt Lake City in 1999, and his company's services are now widely recognized as best in class. Ed is passionate about innovation and individual empowerment. He has dedicated much of his career to promoting sustainable development and community outreach, leveraging his unique industry expertise to help drive global sustainability goals through cross-stakeholder collaboration and the application of Industry 4.0 technologies. So with that, we are very honored to have you here. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dean. Appreciate it. It's such a pleasure being here. 30 years ago is when I graduated, and being here is quite emotional. Anyways, good afternoon. It is with profound honor that I stand before you today, a moment that I approach with humility and excitement. My deepest gratitude goes to Dean Reddy and Patrick Knapp for allowing me to be here. Reflecting on the journey that has led me here, I'm reminded of a time 30 years ago as I stood on the threshold of my future, much like you are today. My senior year was a mosaic of experiences, vibrant, challenging, and deeply formative. It was a period marked by the invaluable lessons of friendship, mentorship, and the relentless pursuit of knowledge. This chapter of my life illuminated a fundamental truth. The more we delve into the mysteries of our world, the more we realize the vastness of what remains unknown. This realization is not a deterrent, but a call to action. A reminder that our journey into the future is shaped by our willingness to continuously learn, question, and chase our passions with enthusiasm. It underscores the essence of our journey on this planet, fueled by logic and emotion, to remind each of us that our paths are ours alone to forge, leveraging the wisdom imparted within the halls of this institution. My narrative is deeply entwined with the legacy of NMSU, which predates actually my existence. My father, Al Macha, laid this legacy's cornerstone as a proud electrical engineering graduate in 1968. His journey and those of my brothers and me, who in 30 years all graduated with an electrical engineering degree here at NMSU. This highlights the transformative power of education and enduring bonds of family that sustains us through generations. Our family's history is a testament to the belief that education is the foundation for building our dreams and shaping our destinies. My story begins in the heart of a Peruvian mining town. My early life was a tapestry of experiences that spanned continents and cultures. Well, these formative years under the tutelage of my father, whose wisdom instilled in me a reverence for the power of the mind and perseverance, the value of innovation, and the endless pursuit of knowledge. And further, he implanted in me a deep curiosity about the world and a commitment to making a meaningful impact. From humble beginnings to leading major engineering projects worldwide, my journey has been a testament to the power of perseverance, the value of innovation, and the pursuit of knowledge. This reverence blossomed into a lifelong mission with the inception of my company, Reliable Controls Corporation, in 1999. This company sprang from a dream that's been with me for as long as I can remember. I dreamed to forge, innovate, and pave new paths. This journey wasn't just a business for me, it embodied my deepest love for technology and innovation. Alongside my father, brother, and a circle of very close friends, we crafted a company that proves that incredible feats possible when you blend passion with purpose. This year, on April 20th, we'll be actually toasting 25 remarkable years, a quarter century since our humble beginnings in a basement, upgraded to a renovated garage, and now empowering over 100 dedicated employees and undertaking projects across 4 continents. At the heart of heavy industry, our company offers specialized services, driving industrial automation and overseeing plant commissioning. Industrial automation acts as a process intelligence, control, and sensory systems, while commissioning transitions the facility from the drawing board and construction phase to full-scale commercial operations. Our commitment is to design solutions that balance economic advancement with environmental stewardship. We achieve this through a relentless dedication to safety, excellence, cutting-edge technology, and a rich experience. Our mission is clear: to blend economic growth with environmental care, fueled by our passion for safety, innovation, and quality. Our adventure has stretched from the familiar terrains of the Americas to the very landscapes of Europe and Asia. Last week, I was in Greece for about 4 weeks, showcasing the power of cross-cultural collaboration and proving that innovation and sustainability are universal languages. Learning to navigate the complexities of establishing companies abroad, from taxation and labor laws to cultural integration, that has enriched our understanding of global energy, food, infrastructure, technology, and education needs. This journey has been a profound learning experience, offering us a direct view into sustainable development practices. Sustainable development is all about crafting a future where every individual on this planet has the opportunity to fulfill their dreams and achieve their purpose. I firmly believe it all starts at home, a sanctuary where families thrive in safety, health, and security. It's a nurturing environment where children can hone in their talents, expand their knowledge, and sharpen their skills. Home is where we foster culture, future leaders, and responsible citizens, offering a space to learn, dream, imagine, create, and build. Humanity, and this is something I like to talk about, has made remarkable strides in this journey. Imagine this: we transitioned from horse-drawn carriages to electrical vehicles in under a century. Leap from telegraph communication to instant messaging in less than 60 years. And evolved from healthcare systems reliant on faith to state-of-the-art medical facilities, offering unmatched treatment in just 2 centuries. We moved from candlelight to LED illumination in under 200 years. It's amazing. The Industrial Revolution kicked off a massive transformation in both industries and society. And we all know it all began in 1784 with the introduction of mechanical production, equipment powered by the forces of water and steam that marked the new era. Then in 1870, the game changed again with the rise of mass production and the division of labor, this time powered by electrical energy. Fast forward to 1969, and electronics and IT are stepped in to push automation to new heights. And in 2011, we are on the brink of a revolutionary shift with the advent of cyber-physical systems. These systems, powered by machine learning, big data, and artificial intelligence, are set to transform our lives in ways we've never seen before. This era is poised to reshape our civilization in unimaginable ways. We're venturing into the unknown with the hope and belief that we're paving the way for a better world. Let's delve into the profound impact of the Industrial Revolutions on our collective journey. Picture this. At the dawn of the first Industrial Revolution in 1794, powered by steam, the average lifespan was a mere 35 years old. A global population hovered around 900 million souls, and our yearly energy consumption was approximately 6,000 terawatt hours. Most of it powered by wood. Fast forward to 1870, Marking the onset of the second industrial revolution with the spark of electrical energy, life expectancy still stubbornly remained unchanged. Yet our numbers grew to 1.2 billion worldwide, with energy consumption creeping up to 8,000 terawatt hours, still using wood. Then the landscape transformed dramatically by 1969, as we entered the third industrial revolution fueled by electronics. Life expectancy had soared to 65 in the developed corners of the world and to about 45 in the developing nations. At the same time, our global family had expanded to 3.5 billion, and our thirst for energy surged to 63,000 terawatt hours, now mostly fueled by coal and oil. By the time we embraced the fourth industrial revolution a decade ago, characterized by the fusion of digital, physical, and biological worlds, life expectancy has climbed to 75 years in developed regions and about 55 years in Africa. Our planetary population has reached 7+ billion, with our energy demand skyrocketing to 140,000 terawatt hours, increasingly met by nuclear, natural gas, oil, and coal. But today we stand at a crossroads, facing the monumental challenge of nurturing human growth, pushing the boundaries of life expectancy, and steering our energy consumption towards renewables. Well, this transition is no small feat. It demands our collective resolve and ingenuity. It underscores the reality that the journey towards energy transformation is intimately linked with the elements on the crust of this earth. In the words of the visionary Steve Jobs, the people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do. Well, this sentiment echoes the calls to action for each of us to dare to envision and shape a future that transcends the limitations of today. And I want to dive deeper into the forces propelling energy production. Today, 75.6% of our electricity originates from steam generation, mostly powered by coal, natural gas, nuclear energy, oil, biofuels, and waste. Hydroelectric power plants contribute about 16% to our energy supply, electricity supply, while wind turbines and solar panels produce 5.8 and 2.5 respectively. Geothermal energy accounts for 0.5%, and wood remains the leading renewable energy source, supplying about 10% of global energy. It's fascinating that over 2 billion people still rely on wood for essential activities like cooking and heating. We have a big task in front of us. My company's journey towards sustainable development has been marked by collaboration, learning, and relentless drive to make a positive impact. As we stand at the dawn of a new age in our human experience, we are reminded of the immense challenges and opportunities. In this critical moment, the words of John Kennedy resonate with new profound urgency. Ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country. This call to action reminds us of our collective responsibility to contribute to the greater good and harness our talents and energies to improve society and the world. My company's commitment to sustainable development started in 2016, and it has taken us across the Americas, forging partnerships with universities and governments, engaging with communities, and always learning. We stand at the dawn of a new age, an area that calls for ingenuity, empathy, and unwavering commitment to building a better world. The challenges ahead are vast, as so are the opportunities. As engineers, visionaries, and architects of the future, you are equipped with the knowledge, the skills, and the power to shape the destiny of our planet. Steve Jobs spoke of the crazy ones, the dreamers who dare to think differently. I see the same spark in each of you. Today I saw that. The journey ahead is yours to define. It is a canvas awaiting your brush, a symphony longing for your melody. The future is not just something you predict. It is something to be created with your mind, your hands, and your hearts. The undeniable importance of minerals and metals such as lithium, cobalt, copper, and rare earth elements in pursuing a sustainable future cannot be overstated. These materials are the backbone of the innovative technologies that power our shift toward greener energy. The increasing demand for these resources highlights their critical role in shaping a brighter, more sustainable tomorrow. Yet the challenge of securing access to these essential minerals and metals looms large on our path to sustainable innovation. Our dependence on a few countries, especially China, for these resources complicates the political landscape, impacting global supply chains and economic stability. This situation underscores the urgent need to diversify our resources and enhance sustainable mining practices. Worldwide collaboration and investment in research are imperative to overcoming these obstacles and ensuring a reliable and sustainable supply of these vital materials. Our strategy must emphasize forming strategic partnerships and embracing innovative solutions to reduce vulnerabilities and strengthen the global economic resilience. For example, you take copper, a metal mined for over 5,000 years, with an astonishing 700 million metric tons extracted to date. This figure mirrors humanity's continuous drive for technological progress. But as we strive for a net zero carbon future, the significance of copper only grows. Industry analysis indicate that achieving this goal by 2050 may necessitate up to 5 times the current global copper supply. Given its vital role in renewable energy technologies, electrical vehicles, and the necessary infrastructure, the surge in copper demand underscores a collective ambition for a sustainable net zero future. According to projections from entities like the International Energy Agency, the shift towards renewable energy and transportation, electrification could increase copper demand by 60% from 2020 to 2040. With current global demand at about 25 million metric tons, reaching our sustainability and net zero objectives could push this number to 40 million metric tons per year by 2040, and potentially even more as we approach 2050. This anticipated rise in the demand showcases copper's pivotal role in powering future technologies. Right now, we mine 21 million metric tons. Projects that are being developed in the world don't even come close to what is required. And that is a challenge that needs to be tackled. I don't see it being faced head-on or even addressed. As we transition to these technologies, to these net zero goals, we're forgetting that we're not mining the minerals, and maybe we're not even exploring for those minerals that we need. And yet we're going eyes wide open into something that we really don't know what we're doing. Every monumental feat that has shaped our world originated in the brilliant minds of visionaries such as Thomas Newcomen, Benjamin Franklin, Faraday, Edison, Tesla, Jobs, and countless others. These titans, their towering legacy we humbly inherit, shared an unwavering belief in their potential and cherished their autonomy passionately. Now, today's students stand poised at the dawn of an exhilarating era, armed with a wealth of knowledge, fueled by boundless passion, and steered by the timeless virtues of liberty and self-reliance. The pivotal role of freedom and independence in propelling human achievement is immeasurable. These foundational pillars support the flourishing of societies, the explosion of innovation, and the relentless pursuit of individual excellence. Freedom breathes life into our ideas, empowers us to challenge established norms, and paves the way for groundbreaking discoveries. Those usher in progress and well-being. And independence grants us the authority to make choices to our own journeys and to carve out our unique paths in the world. Together, they ignite a formidable force for personal triumph and collective success. As we stand in this pivotal moment at the confluence of past achievements and future possibilities, let us take a moment to reflect on the journey we've embarked upon together. Our path has been illuminated by the relentless pursuit of knowledge and a deep commitment to the greater good. The challenges we face, from securing critical minerals to navigating geopolitical complexities, are but stepping stones in our quest to create a sustainable and prosperous future for all. The principles of freedom and independence have never been more relevant. And I believe sometimes we forget what those mean. In an era where technology and nature must coalesce, these guiding lights empower us to envision a world where our industries and environments thrive harmoniously. It is a vision of economic prosperity, human development, and ecological stewardship, where each innovation brings us closer to balance and sustainability. I would like you to imagine this, especially the young. You, the spirited souls, stepping into the world, wide eyes open. You are the architects of tomorrow. Your journey through education isn't just about acquiring knowledge, it's about igniting that spark within you that yearns to innovate, create, and heal our planet. Imagine your creativity and innovation as the golden keys that unlock the future of sustainable mining and processing practices, not just here on Earth, but in the vast uncharted territories of space. Picture yourselves improving chemical processes, revolutionizing recycling technologies, uncovering energy sources yet to be imagined, and crafting technologies that promise a future as bright as the stars. Your role is nothing short of decisive. As engineers, dreamers, and problem solvers, you are poised to lead the vanguard, to pioneer the technologies and solutions that promise a sustainable, flourishing future for all. This is not just a call to action, it's a call to embrace the boundless horizons that await the visionaries who dare to dream, innovate, and forge a legacy of positive change. Dream boldly and construct a future that will be celebrated for what we accomplish and the spirit of unity and purpose that propelled us forward. The path we embark on is not for the faint-hearted. The journey is long. The challenges are daunting, but the rewards, well, they're beyond measure. So together, let's transform today's obstacles into tomorrow's victories. Let's start this journey with our hearts beaming with hope and our minds open to endless wonders that lie ahead. As we embrace this era of energy transition, I see opportunities, great opportunities, but I see great challenges. And those are the challenges that we need to face head on. We need to understand what it takes, use our reason and critical thinking. What is it going to take to transition and create all this energy that we now use using renewables? It's a challenge that needs to be taken. But I feel we need to do more, and we also need to be smart as how we go ahead and do that. You know, President Kennedy reminded us that the torch has been passed to a new generation of Americans born in this century, tempered by war, disciplined by a hard and bitter peace. Today, as we face the challenges of our time, this torch is passed to this new generation born in this century. Thank you so much for your time. I know this is a little bit more information here, but what I want to highlight to you is we have huge challenges coming in front of us, huge. And sometimes I feel people do not understand what we're really facing. In the mineral industry right now, we have a shortage of people. We don't have engineers to go out there and help get these minerals and metals out of the ground. We're not exploring, we're not investing in exploration. We're not building any of that in our country here in the United States. We're in trouble. We're depending on production in other countries that really hold us, with rare earths needed for, the batteries, or the windmills and the electrical vehicles, the cobalt that's being mined in Africa, different things that we could be doing better. My concern, having personally lived and seen places where this is done, we need to do something. And sometimes I feel that mineral processing and mining has had a bad name. And right now, what we need to do is embrace it, make it better. We're already making a big difference in the mining industry, huge, but it's going to take more. It's going to take people, innovation, metallurgical people, electrical, chemical, you name it, engineers that come in and come up with new ways of doing things. We're looking at, we probably mine the crust of the earth already, most of it. We're going to have to go deep. We're going underground, for example, at Kennecott. This mine in Greece, 1,000 in Indonesia. We're going everywhere deep. Robotics, where people cannot really work. So this is how technology that we need to do. I mean, there's people even talking about mining asteroids. But we need to look at those options and see how that's going to be. If we do not accept that mining is a solution, then we're looking the wrong way. We need to accept it, and we need to improve it. And also, we have to be practical in how we approach this transition. If the price of copper starts going up, which it is already, everything else is going to go up. For example, a house uses about 200 pounds of copper. A normal vehicle uses 100 pounds of copper. An EV uses 500 pounds of copper. You look at all these batteries and electrical, wind turbines and all, they use 4 tons of copper. So alone, electricity is, or copper is such a necessity, such a valuable metal of many that are required just to maintain society as it is. Now, if we go and say, okay, we're going to transition to electrical energy, yeah, prices are going to go up. What's going to happen to the poor people or the people developing in Africa or in South America? They're going to hurt. So we got to be pragmatic how we approach this transition. We have to be smart how we do it. I'm not saying we don't have to do it. I'm in the mineral mining business. It's good business. But as I look at how factual it is, but it takes 20 years to get a new mine up and running, and we have to probably bring up to service 30 mines in the next 20 years, that ain't going to happen. Now, it's happening in other places. China's doing it, but they don't have the same standards as we do. And all the copper that's coming out of Chile, Peru, the biggest copper, it's not coming to the U.S. It's going to China, where it gets smelted, it gets refined, and then we buy it from China. We only have 2 smelters here in the United States, here in Miami, Arizona, and Salt Lake. We worked on both those smelters. Now we're building 2 in Indonesia, and China's building 10. All the minerals that are coming out of the project I'm working in Greece is going to go to China. And within that copper, there's gold, there's silver, all of that, that's going away to another country. So we have to think differently as to how we look at metals and minerals and the needs for this. And also, as we go into this, we need to look at technologies. We worked a lot with natural gas. We can look at improving natural gas production so it still can be used. We cannot make this shift very quickly. And at the end, the world's not going to end in 12 years, guys. We have to be pragmatic, but also we got to be smart. And I guess my message truly means is each generation has their challenges. Our generation, your generation has big challenges. We're here to support you, and we're going to do it together. But we also need to embrace this idea and constantly not embrace it, understand it. So maybe we can also help our policymakers help us achieve their goals and achieve our goals as well, if that makes sense. That's my topic. That's my message to you. I know it was a little dense, but I like numbers. But we're into something new, something innovative and amazingly beautiful. And today I saw the presentations and the discussions that I heard, with artificial intelligence. That's a real thing, and we can use it for good, and definitely help us become a better society. Thank you all. God bless you.